old. His tenure is 5.2 years. Compensation at $10.32 million. Wow, I'm richer than this guy. Mr. Tarang P. Amin has been the Chief Executive Officer of e.l.f. Beauty and formerly Cosmetics Corp. and e.l.f. Cosmetics since January 2014. Mr. Amin has been the Chief Executive Officer and President of Shift Nutrition International Inc. since March 7, 2011. Mr. Amin served as Vice President and General Manager of Charcoal and Food of Clorox Company since October 2008 and was responsible for the leadership of its domestic Kingsford, Hidden Valley, KC Masterpiece, and Kitchen Bouquet businesses. Mr. Amin served as its president of e.l.f. Beauty Inc. since February 2014. Mr. Amin served as Vice President of Global Health and Wellness of Clorox since September 2006. He was responsible for leading the development of global strategy to support and extend the Clorox Health and Wellness platform. He served as Vice President of Wealth and Home Care of Clorox Corporation. He joined Clorox in 2003 as President of Marketing and Home Care and served as Vice President of Marketing and Laundry since 2004. He has 20 years of consumer products experience to Shift. Throughout his career, he has demonstrated a track record of driving profitable growth. Mr. Amin has led the Clorox business building efforts on health and wellness in laundry and home care, including establishing a partnership agreement with the American Red Cross in 2006. He worked for 12 years at a Procter & Gamble, where the held marketing director positions for the Pantene and Bounty brands. He has demonstrated a track record of creating value and driving growth in his leadership roles at world-class consumer product companies, including Clorox and Procter & Gamble. Mr. Amin has been chairman of e.l.f. Beauty Inc. and e.l.f. Cosmetics Inc. since 2015. Mr. Amin has been director of JA Cosmetics Corp. since January 2014. He served as a director of Shift Nutrition International Inc. from March 7, 2011 to 2012. He serves on the board of directors of the Alameda County Community Food Bank, the Bay Area American Red Cross Students and Free Enterprise, and the Piedmont Council Boy Scouts in Piedmont, California. Mr. Amin holds a Bachelor of Arts in International Policy and a master's degree in Business Administration from Duke University. We can see that the total compensation looking good. It seems to be on the uprise. Salary seems steady. Tarang's remuneration is higher than average for companies of similar size in the United States of America. Tarang's compensation has increased by more than 20%, while company's earnings has fallen more than 20% in the past year. So while the company hasn't been doing so hot, he's been taking a lot of the money for himself. The management team, 4.3 years average tenure, 48 years old average age. Tarang Amin, 53 years, chairman and CEO, tenure 5.2 years, compensation $10.32 million. Scott Milston, 48 years old, chief people officer, tenure 5.2 years, compensation $2.58 million. John Fieldman, senior vice president of operations, tenure 2.7 years. Rich Barak, Chief Commercial Officer and Senior Vice President, tenure 5.1 years. John Bailey, 37 years old, President and CFO, tenure 3.6 years. Compensation $4.98 million. Corey Marchesotto, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, tenure 0.1 years. Wow, not even long. The Board of Directors, 3 years. Average tenure, 53-year-old average age. The tenure for the e.l.f. Beauty Board of Directors is above average. Lauren Levitin, non-employee independent director, tenure 2.8 years, compensation 217.91K. Richard Wolfart, 73 years old, non-employee independent director, tenure 4.5 years, compensation 220,000. Beth Pritchard, 71 years old, lead independent director, tenure 0.1 years, compensation 76,000. Maureen Watson, let's go back there. Sorry, hold on. Let's go back. So you guys get the picture. We can see that you can see Maureen Watson over here. Yeah, Maureen Watson, non-employee independent director, tenure 3.6 years, compensation 211,000. Bill McGlashan, 50 years old, non-employee independent director, tenure 3.6 years. Sabrina Simmons, 55 years old, non-employee independent director, tenure 3.0 years, compensation 224,000. Tarang Amin, 53 years old, chairman and CEO, tenure 3.6 years, compensation 10.32 million. We can see that Rachel Barham, 53 years old, director, tenure 1.0 years. Kik Perry, 51 years old, non-employee independent director, tenure 2.5 years, compensation 184,000. So this is pretty much the management team. It's good to know what kind of team is running this company. It's good to know this stuff, guys. This is good information right here. Secrets. I'm passing secrets to you guys. Smash that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We can see that e.l.f. Beauty insiders have only sold shares in the past 3 months. So who owns this company? We can see the institutions mainly own this company. The VCs, the PE firms, these they're not owning most of it. The hedge funds, none of these private companies or none of these are owning it. It's mostly owned. It's not owned by the individual insiders. It's owned mostly by institutions. And we can see that. See this. e.l.f. Beauty stock fell 10% in February because the retailer announced holiday quarter results late in the month that showed clear signs of difficult sales environment in the industry. Revenue growth fell to 7% rate from 28% in the prior quarter, and gross profit margin dropped to 58%. And we can see right here, this despite the fact that cosmetics manufacturer released Q4 full year 2017 earnings last night, beating earnings soundly and beating its own estimates. Besides, reported GAAP earnings of 44 cents per share in its fiscal Q4. So this is why e.l.f. Beauty stock was falling, and we can see that the slight decline of 0.67 finishing Thursday's trading session at $20.66. So pretty much, these are all the news in the short term about e.l.f stock. It doesn't seem to be any major news except that the decline in sales and all that. And we see right here. Well, we can see that when we go to the information, we can see that we know that e.l.f Beauty provides cosmetic and skincare products. And under the e.l.f brand name worldwide, the company offers eye, lip, face, and skincare products, as well as kits and tools. It sells its products through national and international retailers and direct-to-consumer channels, which include e-commerce and e.l.f stores in the United States, and internationally, primarily through distributors. The company was formerly known as JA Cosmetic Holdings, Inc. and changed its name to e.l.f Beauty in April 2006. e.l.f Beauty was founded in 2004, is based in Oakland, California. So we can see the number of employees slightly increased. Right now at 346. When we are to predict the e.l.f in the short term, the company, where it's going to be, where the high, the low, and where it's good, the price is going to stop. We're going to be discussing that right here. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like